Let's get straight to it. The whole build is based on becoming the support healer from every MOBA and hero shooter you don't play anymore. The primary is any of the one-handed SMGs. They all work very similarly, with light armor pen, high fire rate, and ranging from easy to manage recoil to absolute clown party recoil. The choice is completely up to you, but the reasoning as to why we want a one-handed weapon will be explained shortly. The secondary is the P13 Stim Pistol. This is a very vital part to the whole build. Actually, it's mostly just based on this little syringe shooter. The second you see an ally with less than 100% HP, you whip this bad boy out, take aim and proceed to miss half the magazine because your teammates don't know how to run in a straight line, or you've just got the aim of a retired stormtrooper. I thought I was missing a lot, but apparently if the homies have a shield generator pack, the stims get stopped by it. So yeah, that's a thing for some reason. The grenade is the only support like one I could find, and it was just funny to use. The G3 smoke. Your allies are getting shot at, well, you put a smoke between them and the enemies, and boom, they're still getting shot at. But sometimes it works and the enemies just kind of look at each other confused, like where did they go? Now for stratagems. First is the directional shield. Also the reason we use a one-handed primary, so that it keeps you alive while fighting and giving you enough survivability while using the Stim Pistol. So it's not a guaranteed death every time you want to heal someone. Second, the shield generator relay. It puts you in your own little isolated bubble of protection from the rest of the world. They can't shoot in, but you can shoot out. Very good, very supportive. Third stratagem works perfectly with number 2, this being the anti-tank emplacement. Throw this down the second you call in the shield relay, so that you can take care of all the bigger and scarier enemies while still being safe, since you know those other 3 clowns are too busy running away from tier 1 enemies and asking for ammo. Now, number 4. You've got a decision to make here. Bring in a support weapon that will be useful during the specific type of mission, preferably without a backpack ammo carrier, since you've got a shield. Or become the nurse from that one Jim Carrey movie that wanted a Ducati.
It's a Ducati. I'm thinking it'll get people off my back about the male nurse thing.
And use the fast recon vehicle. You'll now be driving the whole team around from objective to objective, making your time of completion drastically faster. You can do some sick drifts, and if anyone takes your driver's seat, you can shoot them in the head, since as the medic, it's your call whether someone gets to live or not. As for booster, just take experimental infusion. It's the only one that can boost stims, and it's also just one of the best boosters in the game. It will make everyone take less damage when they stim or when you stim them. For armor, you're using the medkit perk, allowing you to carry more stims, so if needed, you can stim more people manually, and it makes all your stim effects last 2 seconds longer. As for all my build videos, I'll be giving the build a rank based on how well it performed in impossible and Helldive difficulty against every enemy faction. I'll be honest, the build performed extremely similarly against every enemy type. The biggest threat is really just your mental state, which is based on how many stims you miss due to your friends not listening to you every time you scream, "Let me heal you," for the 10th time. The stratagems work very well against all the enemy types, so honestly, if I have to give it an objective rating without the fun factor of friends, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10, since it does what it was meant for very well, and that is keep the homies alive. If you enjoyed, a like is appreciated, and if you want to see more, a sub is the best way to do that. Thanks for watching, see you next time.